Hi, this is Rachel coming to you with this week's Sparkle of Shabbat. And this week I wanted to talk a little bit about finding the magic in the mundane. I know that so many of us work so hard every day to try to find the blessing and to be grateful for what we have in our lives. And sometimes it can feel like maybe we're just going through the motions of life and not pausing enough to be grateful. And it occurs to me that in some of my studies, there have been a few, little tips or times of the day that I find particularly the easiest or the most accessible to find the magic or the blessing in my day. And I wanted to point a few of those out to you, and I would be curious about your reflections on them as well. So there are certain things that we do repeatedly throughout the day that are wonderful opportunities for blessing and for thankfulness and gratefulness. One of them is to eat and drink, and there are, as you can imagine, specific blessings in Hebrew for all different types of food and drink. But one of the most, I think, helpful and special things is just taking a pause before we're about to eat or drink something and having that moment of thankfulness. And whether you are comfortable thanking the Almighty or whether you just want to have a moment of thankfulness or a moment to connect with that sort of part deep inside you, certainly before we eat or drink. And then after we eat or drink are also very lovely times throughout the day to just be thankful. Sometimes when I'm tasting something, particularly mangoes, actually, I find them to be so fruitful and flavorful that I actually can't believe that it's just something that grows. And to me, there must be something divine that created the taste of a mango. So certainly special flavors throughout the day that you might taste. The other thing, which sounds maybe unusual for some of you, and it was unusual for me too, is that there's actually a blessing that we can say after we use the restroom each time. And the essence of it is to thank the Almighty for having our bodies function as they should. And not only is it a nice time to reflect on that, but I sometimes use that as a time to pray for my own health or for the health of people that I know who need the prayers and need the good health. So it's kind of a nice time to reflect as many times as you need it, per day. And it's sort of a built-in opportunity. So eating, drinking, using the restroom, kind of those basic functions that we need to do. And also, I know we've talked in the past about blessing our children and a lot of the different Shabbat blessings, but we can even bless or wish for a safe journey for ourselves, for our loved ones, even if we're just going out to run errands, just saying a blessing to safeguard our coming and going, even when running errands is a nice time to pause for that. So I just wanted to share those things. I don't do as well as I'd like to. I'm always working hard to try to remember those blessings throughout the day. But if we remember them, even a few of them, it can be a wonderful time for thankfulness and gratefulness. So my sparkle would be, may we find the magic, may we always find the magic in the mundane as best we can throughout our day and throughout our lives. Shabbat Shalom.